Get started trading cryptocurrencies today with Coinbase, and you both get $10 in free crypto. Link down below. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Crypto Kings. My name is Matt, and it's a pleasure to have you guys back on the channel today. And what we're looking at right now is perhaps one of the worst Shiba Inu crashes I've ever seen. So I want to talk to you guys about why this happened, how I anticipate this will recover, and my overall predictions for the near future. So if you guys are new, man, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. Let's get right into the video, shall we? So obviously, as you guys could tell, we're sitting here at 7.3, which is absolutely awful. When it comes down to it, man, over the past 24, 48 hours here, man, it has been bad. And every time it looks like it's going to consolidate on price, man, it keeps failing. And like I said, I don't really know why this keeps happening, other than the fact that it really is not Shiba Inu's fault. What's happening here is that Bitcoin and Ethereum are just not holding their own. And you guys can watch, and every time, it looks like there's a part period of consolidation here again, you look at something like this, say, okay, this looks decent. Another period again, something like this, okay, possible, gearing up for a breakout, something like this. And every time it fails to maintain itself in these parallels here. So the question is, why does this keep happening? And again, like I said, I can't think of a reason why Shiba Inu is doing this on its own accord. It hasn't done anything that would lead me to believe that. There was no Vitalik Buterin, sell like he did that one time, which sent it, tumbling. That hasn't happened. There's been no bad news. ShibaSwap hasn't been canceled. None of that. So why is this happening? The only thing that I believe is going on here, and I think a lot of people probably would agree with, is that Ethereum and Bitcoin are just not holding their own. You could see Ethereum here down at 9.21% on the day. And if we take a look here at Bitcoin, you guys could see down around 5.68% on the day. And this is just awful, man. Like I've talked about, the goal is to watch Bitcoin here maintain itself past 40,000. And if you look at this here over the past, week or so here, you guys could see at one point it was at 40,000. And what happens when Bitcoin goes to 40 is that Ethereum has a higher tendency to sit somewhere in the past 7 days, to sit somewhere near 28, 29, which is pretty much where we need to be. Again, I would like to see it go past 3K, of course. That would be a real milestone to hold itself past 3K. But again, to watch Ethereum, man, tumbling down to 22.68, this is just awful. And what does this do for Shib Inu? Well, like I said, man, once Ethereum gets below 24, 25, it's pretty much over, unfortunately, for any short-term, price action on SHIB that is worth looking at. That's good, because it's just not going to happen, man. Again, you guys could watch as Ethereum crashes here. Shiba Inu pretty much follows exactly suit and just can't maintain itself at all. And you watch it try to have a little bit of recovery and fail. It can't maintain itself at all when Ethereum has these horrible crashes. So the goal is to watch, of course, Ethereum at least maintain itself at 25 once again. Even other cryptos that were doing well, Cardano, same thing, down 10% on the day here, now at $1.35. It is just horrible to watch this go down. And the best thing that I could say for Shiba Inu in the future is, of course, ShibaSwap, which you guys can see, of course, here. But the problem is, I don't believe they want to release that during such a down day on such a down market. So the goal is to watch, Ethereum and Cardano and Bitcoin and, Litecoin, all the big ones, watch them have a little bit of a recovery here. Again, they're all just, in the garbage today, man. Absolutely horrible to see. The goal is to watch them have a really awesome day, and if they do, then boom, Shiba Inu has a much higher chance of reestablishing itself somewhere here around 8.5, 9, 9.5, and with a really roaring day, if Ethereum somehow manages to get past 3,000, then I think we could see this break past 10, and my goal is to watch this 10 line to be a permanent support line. The goal is to watch this here being a permanent line of support. It is conceivably possible, again, it's been down for a little bit of a while now, Shib, you guys can see, but at a certain point, it was conceivably possible that it would hold itself at 10. If we take a look here at this line here, which was a pretty good possibility, but then again falls off a cliff in regards to the price action with that previous Ethereum crash. So really, Ethereum and Bitcoin definitely are holding this back. Like I've said, every time that happens, it holds it back because Shiba Inu is an ERC-20 token, meaning it is on the Ethereum infrastructure. I've talked about this a lot, but it's true. It is very important when noting the price that because it is built on Ethereum, when Ethereum suffers, Shiba Inu kind of suffers right along with it. So what I'm looking at here, man, is for some point of where it is able to maintain itself here, somewhere in these horizontals. Now, you guys can see it is possible, you look at some potential here, let's say we chart it roughly like this and roughly like this, it is possible that it could maintain itself in this frame. And if it does, then that looks like some stability for the future. But unfortunately, man, when it breaks out of that, which you guys can see it doing here, breaking out of that, unfortunately, that doesn't look very good, because what you're looking at is people typically in a set of parallels like this will notice that, okay, towards the top, this is a time to sell temporarily, time to collect profits or whatnot. And then when it's near the bottom, that's the lowest it's going to be, because this is a good time to buy. That's the general conception. When it breaks out of that, people don't know when a good time to buy is. So that's the issue. With Ethereum, you could look at the same thing. If we go here and take a look at the price of Ethereum here on this Ethereum graph, same type of thing, man. Whenever Ethereum, looks like it's roughly, about to, sort of trace some of these horizontals, like let's say we take a look here at some recent Ethereum price action here. Again, you guys could see if we chart out these horizontals, say something like this, even a short period of time here, something like this, man. Again, the idea is, okay, towards the bottom, here's these time to buy, towards the top, these time to sell / collect profits, whatnot. And this is obviously a very, very small, price gap. But, of course, this does happen over larger price gaps, and has happened over larger price gaps in the past. And you'd say we could look even something like this here. This has happened in the past. And if we take a look at, let's say, this region, same type of thing. You want to watch it here for roughly a day, and okay, towards the top, time to buy, towards the bottom, time to sell. Unfortunately, whenever it breaks out of it downward, that changes, and you guys could watch. And of course, if this charted this way downward, there's no telling when a good time to buy is. Same thing here, you guys could see this broke out upward, and you guys could watch. It is a very, very strong set of green candles whenever this happened here on the 25th, because people were saying, hey, is it just going to keep going? When does this stop? And once you see your first red candle, obviously that slows some of the momentum. So the goal here, man, again with Ethereum, is to watch this eventually just consolidate somewhere, to fit somewhere in one of these horizontal boxes, even if it's lower around 22, 23. That would be a lot better than an 1800, 1900 free fall. The goal is to watch it, sort of reestablish some type of support here on this bottom line, and consolidate in this set of parallel lines. That is the goal, because at least if this happens at 2200, people will say, hey, this is the low it's going to be. Now it's time to buy. When you watch this free fall happen, unfortunately, that's very hard to stop. And again, like I said, when you take a look at Shiba Inu, the biggest issue with it is that you're watching it currently sitting in this free fall, and there's generally no idea when this stops. Again, we see a couple green candles here. That could be promising. I don't know. Of course, it's very, very short term. If we watched it chart a bunch of green candles, let's say something like this. If we watched a bunch of, chart a bunch of nice ones, and my drawing is horrible here, you guys see, but, if we watched it chart a bunch of nice ones here, then, hey, that's a great recovery, and hopefully reestablish support somewhere around 8. But until we see that happening, which I don't know if that will happen, the jury is definitely out on the near future. But definitely do keep an eye on that, because if you see a couple of really, really promising green candles, again, for Ethereum as well and Bitcoin, you could watch it kind of reaching that bottom like Ethereum did within the past week. You could watch it reach this bottom like it did here with 1784, and watch it just come roaring back, which would be awesome. So that's my goal. Again, don't know if it'll happen, but that's my immediate thought. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you all have enjoyed. If you guys did, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. More videos come out every single day. I appreciate all the support. And reminder, guys, these videos are just predictions. I have some people on my comments with an IQ definitely below room temperature, but who are go, oh man, it didn't hit this price. I'm unsubbing. They're predictions. I put it in the title. If I knew the exact price in a week from now, I'd be a lot wealthier than I am now. I tell everybody this. It's true. If I knew what next week's lottery numbers would be, I probably wouldn't be sitting here making videos. So again, I could do the best I can with predictions. I could talk about my thoughts, but that's it, man. I can't guarantee what a coin is going to be in a week from now. I wish I could. And again, especially with Bitcoin and Ethereum, they throw in a lot of volatility in the mix in a way, because Shiba Inu is, in a sense, very dependent on them, even with Shiba Inu's own merits. So that's something to think about. So thank you guys for watching. See you guys on the next one. Peace.